Hello! In this video, we will show you how to make a VTuber avatar using Mannequin and its newly added Inochi2D export feature. Inochi2D is a free and open-source alternative to Live2D, which is currently still in beta, but already very usable for VTuber live streaming. So, without further ado, let's start! Our first step begins with Mannequin. For this video, we will be using the free or demo version, which is available on Steam and itch.io. You can find the link for either store in the description below. Here we are, at the start screen of Mannequin. Let's create a new character. As you can see, the male template is still under reconstruction, so go with the female template. We will start from a blank character, so let's make sure to disable both randomized body parameter and pose. Let's also choose no face, no hair, and no clothing. Everything is set up. Let's continue. Here we are with our mostly blank canvas. Let's try to adjust the body parts of this character by navigating to the body sidebar. Here, we can choose from several body part size options. Choose a different head or ear shape. Change some proportions. And also change skin color. For our next step, it's time to customize our character's face. Let's navigate to the expressions sidebar, and as you can see, here we can configure eyes, eyebrows, nose, and mouth. Let's choose a brow template by clicking the folder icon. Here's the most important part. In case you don't know, Mannequin is originally created for making static character portraits to be used in visual novels. Therefore, we don't have every template configured for Inochi2D just yet. So, how do we know which one is configured for Inochi2D and which one is not? We look for this icon. This is one of the templates which are ready for Inochi2D. So, let's choose this, and continue by choosing an eye template. Same as before, we'll look for a template that has this icon. We'll go for nose, mouth, and face color template next. And, same as before, we are looking for this icon. Now, just for extra info for you who are also new to Mannequin, we are also able to do further adjustments to these face parts, such as changing their color or adjusting their size and position. Feel free to try out these inputs by yourself. Okay. The face is done, so now let's work on hairstyle. Navigate to the hairstyles sidebar, and here we can see that we're able to choose multiple parts of hair to combine into a single hairstyle. Let's choose a primary hairstyle first. Our directive is same as before, which is look for templates marked with this icon. However, we now see that the amount of templates available has started to get overwhelming. This is where the Inochi2D template filter comes in handy. Just click this icon to filter what is shown to be Inochi2D compatible only. Of course, you can also click again to disable the filter. Let's continue by choosing the style of our character's bangs. Same as before, we can filter the list to be Inochi2D compatible only to make searching easier. Each of these hair parts are colored independently. If we want to match all of them to the same color settings, we can click this three-dot icon and choose Apply Color to Current Hairstyle. We are done with hair, so let's move to clothing. Navigate to the clothing sidebar and add a new clothing by clicking Add Item. Just like before, we'll make sure that the list is filtered using this button and only choose templates that are compatible with Inochi2D. Most of the clothing templates in Mannequin are recolorable, so let's adjust the color of some of these templates. We're done! Now it's time to wrap up the design phase by navigating to the export sidebar. First, let's change the format to Inochi Creator. After that, we will have to choose our preferred face tracker, either OpenSea Face for webcam tracking or VTube Studio for smartphone tracking. At the moment, smartphone tracking via VTuber Studio provides better results, so let's choose this one. Now, let's adjust the export resolution. For VTuber live streaming, we usually need a reasonably high resolution, so let's increase the scale to 400%. Don't get overboard and set the resolution too high, otherwise you will need a lot of system resources to animate your avatar and not much left for actually streaming. Everything is set up, so let's click Export. Choose where to save the file, and we're done with Mannequin. Let's switch to Inochi2D's official VTuber live streaming app, Inochi Session. At the moment, we recommend using the latest nightly builds, which is available on GitHub. See video description for the link. Here we are with Inochi Session. We need to do some initial setup before we do any streaming, so let's begin by opening View, and then Virtual Space. Enter a name in the text field, like default for this example, and then click the plus button. Continue by selecting the new entry that we have just created, and then click the big plus button on the right. In the drop-down menu, choose VTuber Studio. Now, if you haven't installed VTuber Studio on your smartphone yet, it's time to do so. Get it from either Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Make sure your phone is connected to the same local network as your streaming computer and open the app. Tap the gear icon and scroll to the bottom. Activate the third-party client's toggle and tap Show IP List to view your phone's IP address. Input this address to the phone IP field in Inochi Session and click Save Changes. After that, click Save to apply these settings and close the window. Now, it's time to locate our previously exported character. As you can see, in this example we have exported our character to the desktop. To load this character into Inochi Session, just drag and drop. We can adjust our character position by click and dragging, or change the scale by click, hold, and then use the scroll wheel. If everything is set up perfectly, your character should already move to match your face, which is tracked using your smartphone. Okay. Now we have our VTuber avatar matching our movement. Let's go to the final step, which is showing our character in OBS. To do this cleanly, first we must obtain the Spout 2 plugin for OBS, which can be downloaded from GitHub. As usual, link in the description below. Install this plugin, and then open OBS. Add a new source by clicking the plus button and choose Spout 2 Capture. For composite mode, choose Pre-Multiplied Alpha and then click OK. Now your character should appear, with transparent background, ready to be arranged to your preferred streaming layout. So, that's the step-by-step of using Mannequin and Inochi2D to kickstart your VTuber live streaming career for free. You can get more information regarding this process in our written documentation linked in the description. If you have any questions, feel free to send them in the comments section. Like this video if it's helpful to you, or dislike it if it's not. Maybe also subscribe if you want to keep up with more tutorials in the future. That's all for now. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.